Hey, what's up and welcome. This is Matthew Msingati, the designer and developer. This is Coded Design, where I teach coding and user interface design. In this video, we are going to create a YouTube clone. Okay, this is just a screenshot from my Android phone. As you can see, this has all what we need. Without wasting time, let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so on my Visual Studio Code, I have just opened a folder, YT for YouTube, and as you can see, this is my terminal. Okay, so let's talk about what you will need in order to be able to create this project. Okay, first of all, you must install Node.js. Obviously, I'm using VS Code as a code editor, and also you must install Expo CLI. So we are going to use Expo. So let's just go to Chrome. Okay, so here this is Expo router. Okay, this is Expo router documentation. Okay, installing Expo router. So what we are going to do to make things simpler for us, we are going to use this command. Okay, this command, it's some sort of a custom template. Okay, meaning that when we are done using this command, we are going to get some sort of a template of an app that looks like this one. Okay, it's going to come with these tabs. We are going to explain a lot of things as we go in this video. If I can be honest with you, I'm trying to be as short as possible so that I can get to the point without giving you a lot of things that has got nothing to do with what we are going to do. I just noticed that us as YouTube developers or coders, we like making the video longer than necessary. Maybe it's because of we want to get more views and more watch time. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are just going to copy this command. Okay, we're going to follow these instructions. We're just going to copy this command and install it. Okay, so let's just copy this, go to our Visual Studio Code, Control V, as you can see, and then let's press enter. Okay, let's just quickly see. Okay, it's asking the name of the app. Obviously, the name of the app, it's let's say YouTube clone. Okay, I hope it will take capital letters. Okay, fortunately for us, it's taking capital letters. So what we are going to do, as it is busy installing, it's going to take some time. Okay, what we are going to do, we are going to jump into the drawing board and quickly discuss the concepts. Okay, here is our drawing board. So what we are going to do here, we are going to do some sort of small sketches that will help us to map up our component, just to have a concept before we get into coding. Okay, so let's just quickly analyze this interface. Okay, so let me just fix my things a little bit here, just a moment. Okay, I'm done. So let's say this is our screen here. Okay, say this is our screen. My apologies about my curvy lines. Okay, so this is our screen. So we've got this section here, one, section two, let's say section 3, section 4, and section 5. Okay, so let me just quickly draw these sections. Section 1, section 2, also for the logo, let's say section 3. Okay, this is section 4 automatically, and this is section 5. Okay, the icons, the bottom tabs. Okay, as you can see, these are the sections that we have. Okay, now let's plan in a React way. Okay, let's think in a React way. Okay, so first of all, these are all components. These sections are different components. Okay, because with React you use components. So what we are going to do, we are going to treat everything as a separate component, and we will just import the components and use them. So the first component, we can say this is what can we say, the top bar. Okay, I'm just going to okay, let me just write everything. This is the top bar. This is our first component. Okay, it has got the logo, as you can see. This is the YouTube logo. Okay, and these are the icons. Okay, the icons. And then we've got to these sections. Okay, we can say this is the filter bar. My apologies for my bad writing. This is the filter bar. So it has got an icon. Okay, and all the tabs. Okay, and all the tabs, and I believe these tabs are scrolling. Okay, so also what we are going to do, we are always going to check what's going on there. Okay, it's going to take some time. So these are scrolling, that means they can move from left to right. As you can see, here is the other one there. Okay, and then here we're just going to have a logo for shorts. Okay, let me just say shorts bar. Okay, shorts bar. Okay, and then this one, it's the actual shorts. Okay, as you can see, it's this area here. We don't really need to be precise. This is not an art class. So what can we call this section? Can we call the middle section? What do we find here? We find videos. Let's say this is the video section. This is the shorts bar, and this is the shorts section. Okay, let's just call this the shorts section. Okay, the shorts section. And this is the bottom tab. This will come automatically. Okay, this is the component that we are not going to create ourselves. This is the bottom tab. Okay, my apologies about that black and white thing. I don't know what it is. Okay, so we are having these icons here. Okay, so at least we have managed to map up all our components. Okay, let's say these are your front components, things that are already visible on the screen. Okay, and then we've got the inner components. For instance, let's treat these, okay, these some sort of actual shots, okay, these ones as components also. Okay, which is we can say these are sub components. We are going to name these as what? Okay, these are the shorts, okay, themselves. Let's say shortcuts. Okay, will that make sense? Shortcuts. Okay, let's just call these shorts. Okay, don't think it will be a problem. Let's call these shorts. So this is also going to be a separate component. And what else? Yeah, I don't think there is something else. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't think there's something else. Let's just quickly go here to see if we have something else. Okay, so as you can see here, if you scroll up, we've got the advertising section, which looks like this. Okay, yeah, so we might as well come here. Okay, and do what from here? Let's maximize this. I don't think this is maximized. Let's maximize it so that we can get an eraser and delete here. Okay, and then we're going to create that advertising section here. Okay, okay, and then we're going to call this section, let's call this advert. Okay, let's call this advert. Nice. This is not a section, it's a component. Okay, so let's just call this advert. Okay, so why am I doing this? Okay, the reason for me to do this, I wanted to was to quickly map up our component in React briefly. It's like you are having a screen. Okay, let's say this is your default screen, but this screen is not going to contain everything. Let me just write lines here. It's not going to contain everything, but in order for us to create reusable components, we need to treat everything as a separate component. Let's say this is a component, meaning that it's a standalone component that will sit here, and we will just import it. Okay, we are going to have another section here, which is a standalone component, and we will import it. Okay, another one, and then we'll import it. Why are we doing things this way? Because we want to reuse the component. Imagine if, let's say, we are having another screen here, and then also we want to display this, so we can pull this and display it, and pull this and display it. I hope this is clear enough. Let's just quickly check. Okay, I think we are done here. Okay, as you can see, we are done. So let's just quickly check the documentation. What's the next step? Okay, we can just run npx expo start. Okay, let's do that. Okay, npx expo start, as you can see, has been deprecated, unable to find. Oh, okay, my apologies. Okay, as you can see here in our terminal, okay, the last folder that we are in, it's YT, as you can see here. However, we want to be inside this folder, okay, which is YouTube clone. So what I usually do, instead of typing cd so that we can maybe go inside this folder, what I usually do, I will do this, open in Explorer. That means now I'm inside that folder, and then I will open this folder. I will open this folder with VS Code. Okay, as you can see, I can close this one. So now here I am inside the actual folder, okay, the app folder. Then we can come here. Okay, let's quickly check. My apologies for these things. Let's quickly check. As you can see, now we are in the YouTube clones folder, and then we can run that command. Okay, as you can see, npx expo start. So now we are going to start expo. I've already have my emulator running here. Okay, so as soon as it start, I'm going to press A for Android, and then we will see everything here. And then after that, we are set, we're good to go. And then we can jump straight into it. What else? Meanwhile, this is installing or running. Let's just quickly check here. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, we just have independent components that are going to be working together. Okay, so in this video, we are just going to build only this page. Okay, if times allows us, then we are going to create also other screens. Maybe we can create other screens, maybe when you click here and when you click here, but I don't think we will go that far here. We just want to create only this one. Let's just quickly check where we are here. Okay, as you can see, it's already running. Okay, so that means if you want to get this, okay, you must install Android Studio so that you can get this emulator. Okay, let's click A here. Click A. So that means we are saying this must run on an emulator. Okay, so let's just wait for it. Let's check our emulator. Okay, okay, I think it's running. The other thing that we can do, we can put these side by side. Okay, let's try that. Where can I hold this? Okay, something like this. Okay, let's see. So that all of these can be visible. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys, my apologies about my slow computer. I think if this computer was fast, by now we were supposed to already see something here, but it looks like my computer is a bit slow. Okay, so what we can do in the meantime, we will need some pictures. As you can see here, we are saving some pictures that we are going to use. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to Google and download random pictures that we are going to use here. Okay, we are not going to use videos, okay, for now. So we are just going to download some random pictures. I'm a bit concerned about this. Okay, let me press A again. Okay, I think it's refreshing, as you can see. So now let's go and download some pictures. Okay, let's go to pexels.com. Okay, I don't think the pictures are that important, so any pictures will work. Okay, any picture will work. So let's just save image as. Okay, let's just navigate to this folder. I think this is our folder and this is asset. For now, let's put it on, let's create a new folder. Okay, let's just say shots images. Okay, shots images, double click, and then we copy this path, and then we come here, we paste this path here, press enter, and then we say, is it JPEG? Okay, IMG1. Okay, the format is JPEG. Let's save. I wish I cannot forget that. Let's just get a color one. Okay, I think this one is fine. Save it. The format, it's a bit different. Okay, let's just look for a consistent format. If we can have the JPEGs only, img2. Okay, I think these two will be fine. Let's just choose another one. Hope the format is JPEG, 100% IMG3. I'm happy with this. Okay, we are good to go. Where were we? It's loading. Okay, as you can see now, our emulator, it's loading. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with this, even though it's a bit slow, but it's getting there. Okay, let's just quickly talk about the folder structure. Okay, so the new Expo router, okay, it's based on the folder structure, okay, of its file-based routing. What does that mean? It means that, okay, it means that the app the expo engine uses the files for routing. Okay, obviously when this shows, I will quickly show you that. Okay, so it means that we are having this folder which is app. This is more like I think similar to Next.js, because Next.js, the routing is based on folders. So the file-based routing simply means that the system or the Expo engine will come here based on the files which are here. It will route based on the files that are here. Let's just quickly put this into perspective. As you can see, guys, these are our tabs. This is tab 1 and this is tab 2, right? Let's see how does this Expo engine renders this page. So this Expo engine comes to this app page and it goes to the tab. Inside the tab, it will look at the files which are here, which is, I think, let's just double check and confirm that the index one, it's the tab 1. Okay, let's just check here if this is tab 1. As you can see, this is tab 1 screen. We will talk about the labeling. Like, as you can see here, there is tab 1, not tab 1 screen. Okay, we will talk about that labeling. And then this is tab 2. As you can see, this is tab 2. So the engine looks at this folder, and then from then it creates the tabs based on what? Based on the file. Let's just make a quick test. Let's create inside this tab, let's have something, a file that we will just call tab 3, just for testing, tsx. Okay, and then from there, let me just type rnfe. Okay, as you can see, this is just a React, what can I say, boilerplate. If you want that, you can search this extension. I hope you know it by now. Redux snippet, let's say ES7. Let me type here ES7. I always forget this extension. Here is it, ES7 Redux GraphQL. So you must install this extension so that you can be able to use those shortcuts. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, let me save this. Okay, as you can see, guys, now we are having another tab here. Remember, we had only 2 tabs, but we are having another tab here. Okay, so if we delete this test, Okay, as you can see, we don't have another tab. I will explain a lot of things as we are like continuing, as we are editing. It is my wish to keep this video as short as possible. Okay, so I think we are good to go. Let me just quickly talk about the layout. Okay, the layout is more like the Expo engine. When it's rendering this page, it doesn't necessarily, to be honest, go to each and every file here. Okay, it first goes to the layout. It's like a file that gives what can I say, some sort of an introduction. You know, when you are visiting any government place, where you will always be sent to the reception, or even in varsity. Okay, in college there is always some sort of a reception, or if you are new in varsity, there is something called orientation, where you guys are taken to the whole varsity, introduced to lectures, so that you can like sort of be familiar with the varsity. So the same thing happens here. Okay, so the engine goes to the tabs folder. Okay, it goes to the app, to the tabs folder. It always looks for layout. Okay, when it's already, so it always looks for layout. Okay, basically to give you the whole idea. Okay, it first goes to the app and it checks the files inside the apps. Okay, this is a folder inside the app. Let's say it ignores that. It first look for this layout. Okay, and then this layout, magically it will some sort of points to, okay, it will point it to this tab. Okay, suppose here we have index, but here they don't have it. Don't mind about that. So it looks for this layout, and then this layout will push it to this tab. Inside this tab, it will look for layout. This layout will push it into these two pages. I hope you get the idea. Okay, that is file based routing. So guys, let's continue. What to do from here? Okay, so the first thing that we need to do, we need to clean our pages. We don't need this. Okay, we don't need this. Okay, so let's just go to tabs and go to index. Go to tabs and go to index, and then from there let's just delete everything here and type RNFE. Okay, and then as you can see here, let's just type new tab 1. Save. Okay, it's going to load again. As you can see here, we've got new tab 1. Let's do that also on tab 2. Delete everything RNFE. Okay, let's just leave it like tab 2. Okay, it's loading a little bit. Okay, as you can see, we've got tab 2. So now what we need to do, we need to bring our mockup. Okay, our screen. How are we going to bring it? Let's just do it like this. So we are going to start with the bottom tabs. Okay, with the navigation, I can say. So what are we going to do here in the navigation? We've got the icons, right? Okay, that's not a problem. This icon here, it's a little bit bigger than others, and also we've got some sort of a, what can I say, a different icon here, because these ones, they are icons, as you can see, but this one is more like an image. Okay, for your channel. Okay, this part we will see if we are going to get into it. We are going to attempt to make it, but if it's complicated, it's taking some time, we will just going to stick with these icons, since I want this to be short. And also I don't know much about how to customize this into an image, but I am going to attempt that. So let's just quickly get into the icons. Okay, so Expo is using Expo icons. So what we can do, we can just go here and say Expo icons. Let's just check Expo icons. Come here. Okay, so let's type plus. Here is the icon that we want. Okay, so what we are going to do, we're going to click here, and then we're going to copy this as it is. Okay, and then from there, where is my, okay, and then from here, what we are going to do, okay, let me just close everything here. Okay, we are here in this folder. Okay, so in this folder, we want to go to the layout. Remember, I told you that the engine goes to the app, it goes to the layout will bounce it back to the tabs, and it goes to the layout. So this is going to be practical and meaningful. Now we start here because this is some sort of the reception. Okay, so in the reception, we are going to see some sort of the navigation. Okay, the navigation is sitting here. Okay, so this is the tab navigation. So this part returns this whole section. So in this section, we've got tabs here. Okay, so in these tabs, we've got tabs dot screens. Okay, so these are these screens, screen 1 and screen 2. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, we've got the tab screen. Okay, as you can see now, the reason why our test here, which didn't have a name, or it had a funny name, it's because of we didn't address the layout about it. Okay, so here we are telling the system not to use these files for naming. Okay, but to use these labels. Okay, this one, in fact. Okay, this one. So let's just say here home, so that you can see what I'm saying. Save. Okay, I don't think this is, let me try to zoom in. Is this what I want? Okay, but I hope you can, nope, this is not what I want. Let me leave it like this. Let me zoom out a little bit, but here it's home now. Okay, that is it. So in this title, this is where we change this label. Okay, let's look for the icon. Okay, so we will go here, look for the title. Where is the tab icon? As you can see here, this is this tab icon, it's not the one that we are looking for. I think that one, it's this one with the set. Let's just go down a little bit, go down a little bit, go down. Okay, this is what we are looking for, the tab icon, but we are looking for it here. Okay, here is it. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to render that icon here. Okay, so let's just keep things straight as our mockup. So let's look for an icon with a home. Okay, let's look for a home icon here instead of that circle first. Let's look for home icon. This is the home icon that looks similar. So we need to first import this icon. Okay, go up and import that icon. Okay, as you can see, now we need to use that icon. We can copy it here. Go back. Okay, and then from there, here is the icon. Now what we want to do, we want to paste it here, and then we want to save. Okay, go back and check. As you can see, guys, this is the icon. Okay, now this is called home. Okay, and then let's quickly check all of our icons and add them accordingly. Okay, this is the shorts icon. Obviously we might not get this icon as it is, but we will look for something like it. Okay, let's just go here. Okay, let me first search for YouTube. Maybe we might have all the icons that relates to YouTube. Okay, okay, not really. Let's say media. Not really. Let's see, what icon can we get? Is there a way in which I can see all these icons? Okay. Not really, not really, not really. Okay, let me say video. Yeah, then we are just going to choose any icon. Okay, I wanted something that looks similar like the shorts, but since we don't have it, let's just look for, okay guys, my apologies for that. Okay, let's just take any. Okay, let's just scroll up. Okay, guys, you will understand. Let's just take this video camera. Okay, let's import it. Okay, it will represent the shots. Are we on the layout? Yes. Okay, let me close this a little bit. Okay, let's paste this as importing, and then from then let's use it. Okay, we are going to go down, go down, go down. This is the tab icon, the first one, and this is the second one. Okay, save, let's go back and see. Okay guys, as you can see, this is the shorts. Okay, so let's pretend that these are the shorts. Okay, and then what we are going to do, we need how many? Okay, we need how many icons? 1, 2, 3. So we need 3 more. Okay, in fact we need 4 more, but this one we will see what we can do. Okay, let's just go back. Okay, now let's rename things accordingly. Okay, so what we are going to do, first we're going to go here. Okay, let's go to tab 1, which is index, somewhere here. Okay, let's just go. Where do I want to go? Okay, this always moves. Okay, now I'm happy with this. Okay, now we have changed this to home. I'm happy with it. This is index. Let's just leave it on index. And then the second tab, which is tab 2, okay, the name of it, the label, okay, needs to be shorts. Okay, let's save that. And what else? Nothing else. And then in terms of the name of the file, okay, because this is the file which it points to. As you can see, it points to file number 2. This is a bit confusing. Okay, let it point to shorts. Okay, let me just quickly see here. Obviously, suppose there is some sort of a problem here. As you can see, okay, this is some sort of a warning or something. As you can see, even the icon we don't see, it's simply because this file points to number 2. Okay, this file 2. Okay, so we just need to change. Let me just copy this as it is. We need to change this file and rename it to this. Okay, as you can see, now everything works well. We are getting there, guys. Okay, and then what we need to do, we need to create the second icon, which is, we've got the home, we've got the shorts, and then we need this circle. Okay, and then before we do that, now let me explain the fundamental so that I can be slow and make sure you get this. Okay, this is the layout which we configure our tabs, as you have seen. Okay, now before we add some sort of a tab here. Okay, my apologies for that. Before we add this tab and the naming and the icons, we need to create a file that this tab will point to, just like this one. So how do we do that? Inside tab, make sure you are inside tabs, and then we can create the file here. Okay, let's create that file. The file, it's going to be, okay, let's say here I think we are creating, or we are uploading here. Okay, we are uploading. Okay, so let's name this file upload. Okay, lower cases or upper cases, let me stick to upper cases for now. Let's say upload. Okay, dot tsx, and then rnfe. Okay, let's say upload. Okay, that means we have created a file which is upload. Okay, let's see what's going on here. As you can see, because we have created a file, Expo file-based routing automatically creates it for us. As you can see, because we have not declared this file or this tab here. Okay, so that we can label it. That's why it's like this. Okay, that means it doesn't show the icon, and also the name for it, it takes this name that is already here, of which we don't want that. Okay, so what we are going to do now, as you can see, we are having this, but not in the order that we want. Okay, let's quickly work on that. Okay, since the layout, it's our some sort of, it's our reception. Okay, let's go to our reception in the office and see what if we can rearrange these icon. Okay, the order of these icon, would that, the order of these tabs, would that change the layout of these tabs? Okay, this is something that I am quickly trying, if I can be honest. Okay, let's just quickly test that. Okay, this tab starts here, it ends, it doesn't end, it ends here. Okay, so let's take, this is the shorts tab. Oh, okay, we have not created this tab yet. Okay, let's create it. So what we are going to do, we want to label this tab just like these ones. So let's copy the shorts tab, and then, okay, obviously we want this tab. Okay, we want this tab, we want this tab to come right after the shorts. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. If this is the shorts tab, it ends here, we are going to paste this one here. As you can see, same name, same everything. Now we want this tab to point to upload. Let's do that. Upload without an S. Okay, without the character S. Okay, and then the label for it, for now, let's just call it upload. Okay, so that we can see it. Okay, the icon is going to take the camera icon. Okay, as you can see, here is upload with the camera icon. Okay, the video camera icon. We don't want that. So the first thing that we need to do, first, let's quickly remove the title. Okay, which is this title, and leave it empty. As you can see, okay, we have removed the one for the initial shot, of which we don't want that. We want this one for upload. Now we are happy. Our upload doesn't have the title, so we want to change the icon. Let's quickly do that. Okay, this is not what we want. We want the circle. Okay, we want the okay, plus. Sorry, not the circle. We want this plus. Let's copy it. The import first. Okay, I think we are going to import it from the same place. We've already imported this, so we can just use this icon. Okay, let's go to here on upload, and then let's use the icon. Okay, 100% save, and let's see. Okay, the first thing that I want to do, let me make sure this is always on top. Okay, because now it always disappears. Okay, can this stay here and this stay here? I will have to check why. I wish this could be always on top so that I can always see it. Okay, guys, as you can see, we've got the circle. Okay, the circle is a little bit bigger than all other icons. So if all other icons are 24, let's pump our circle to 30. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger, but for me it's not enough. Let's pump it to 35. Okay, okay, at least it's noticeable. Okay, what else can we do, guys? Let's quickly add all the remaining icons. Let's go to the mockup. Okay, we've got subscription and we've got this one. Okay, even for subscription, okay, this tutorial is only for us to learn. So let's just check. Oh, subscriptions, we are lucky we've got this one for subscriptions. Okay, if maybe it was not there, we were going to take a random icon. Okay, guys, let's see, and then let's copy this icon. Okay, and then let's use it. Okay, where are we going to use it? Remember, we have to first create the file. Okay, for subscriptions, let me just confirm that. Subscriptions, yes. Okay, we're going to go to our tabs, create a file, capital letter S, subscriptions.tsx. Okay, and then RNFE, and that's it. Let's save. And then from then, let's go to our layout. Okay, let's copy this. Okay, paste. Okay, the name it's upload. Let's change it to subscriptions. Okay, remember this points to the actual file that will be rendered. And then the title, we want it to be subscriptions. And what else? Okay, the icon, copy this icon. Let's change this icon. Okay, let's change this icon. Okay, save, and let's see. As you can see, guys, now we are having subscriptions here. Okay, let's see. We've got home, we've got our own shots. What else do we have? We've got this, we've got subscriptions, and then we need this. Okay, let's substitute that with a user icon. Okay, with a user icon. Okay, let's just take this one. Okay, before we do that, let's go to tabs. Okay, I hope now you are starting to get the routine. You are going to tabs inside your or tabs. Okay, you create a file. Let's say user. Okay, let's say user dot tsx. Okay, rnfe. Okay, this is user, and then we are going to the layout at the reception. Okay, and then at the reception we want to copy and paste this. Okay, from here to here. Okay, and then from there we want this to point to a file with this name user, and then here we're just going to type u. Okay, okay, that is it. And then let's see what we have here. Okay, sorry for that, I want this one. Too many contained screens defined. Okay, layout children, too many screens. Okay, let's just check. Let's go back here. Let's see what we might have done. This is user. Okay, where is the file user? Do we have the file user? We've created it. Here is it. Okay, user uppercase. Okay, uppercase. I'm happy with that. The title is you. Let me just close. Okay, user is not there. Okay, let's see. This is the screen. Options, title, user, tapa, everything it's fine. Suppose. Okay. Let me just check my terminal here, what it says. Where is my terminal? Okay, just a moment. Yeah, okay, let's just say new terminal. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, here is the terminal. Let's just see what is the error. It looks like it's complaining that we've got too many tabs, and it's a very strange one. Layout children, no route named shorts exist in the nested children. Okay, no route named shorts exist. Go back. Let's go back and see. Okay, we have shorts here. Okay, and then do we have shorts here? Yes. Okay, let me just go back here. Let me delete what? Let me just delete this and see. Okay, this is what we have added. Okay, I don't think it's complaining now. Let me double check that. Okay, I don't think it's complaining. Okay, we will check that later. Let me say undo, save. Now it's complaining. Okay, when this is here, this complains. Double click. Layout children, too many screens defined. Okay, route user is extraneous. Okay, I don't have a clue about what that means. Let me just let me just type here upload just to test. Obviously we might not have the same screens. Okay, let me just say, okay, let me just delete it. Okay, let me just okay, we already used index. Okay, let's see what I can do. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can have the same name. Okay, let me do it like this. Let me replace upload with user and see. Okay, this is user. Let's check the file. This is user. And is it user here? It's user. Okay, so it looks like there's a problem with user layout children, no route named user. Oh, okay, I think I've got an idea of what might have happened. Okay, let me save this. Let me go to layout, undo. Okay, undo. We have user here. Let's save. Let's go to our terminal. Okay, here, Control C, cancel everything so that we can refresh and start from scratch. Let me just type here clear. Okay, sometimes you just need to refresh and things will work. Okay, sometimes I hope that's the case, but also on our side, let's just double check. Okay, the file name, it's user. Okay, let's just change this name. You never know, maybe this name might have a conflict. Let's just say you for now. Okay, let's just say you, and then we're going to change this file to be you. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's change it also here to be you, and also let's change it here to be you so that it can resembles our interface. Okay, and then after that, let's run. Okay, oh, here's the terminal. Okay, I'm just going to press an arrow up to get my commands. npx expo start. I will run this command, and then after that I'm going to run it. My apologies for that. I've never seen this error before, but as you can see now, it looks like we are having more than those. We also have this one. Okay, this one is also here. Here is the U. What we can do, we can just change this icon and we are good to go. Okay, so let's just wait for this to finish, and that will be it. Okay, if there is an error and it's still working, it's showing this icon, we can just ignore that error and continue. Okay, because I don't want us to spend more time on that error, whereas we can fix it later. As I have said before, I wish I can keep this video as short as possible. Okay, so let's type A to run it on an emulator. Okay, so the next step for me, okay, as you can see guys, we are having this and it's working. There are no warnings and there's nothing. Okay, so let's change the icon. Okay, let's come back here, copy this icon for the user. Okay, hope I've copied it. Okay, remove this and paste it here. Okay, okay, where are we? We are on home. Let's go to home index. Let's change here to see if this text will change. Sorry. Okay, test. Okay, as you can see, it doesn't update here. Okay, that's not much of a problem. Let's do what? Let's do what? Let's do what? Let me stop it here. Okay, let me remove this and remove this. Okay, and then from then I'm going to press A again. Okay, so I'm hoping it's going to load and then we can continue. So guys, I think we are done with the icons. Okay, and then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to adjust the bottom tab bar so that it can be more or less like this one. Okay, as you can see, there's some space here, and also the text is a little bit bigger. Okay, there's some space and the text is also a little bit bigger. Obviously, in our design, okay, it's not like that. Okay, let me press A again. Okay, as you can see, it's starting, guys. I'm happy with that. Let's see what we have. Okay, let's see. So what I'm going to do now, okay, let me try. Okay, let me try to go to the layout. Okay, as you can see, we are having user here, so we are good to go. Okay, so let me just quickly try this. If it doesn't work, we will just skip it for now, this user. Okay, I'm going to try to some sort of render something else here than this icon and this label. I'm going to try to change this. Okay, I don't have a clue for now as to how am I going to do it, but let me just quickly try. Okay, let's go to you here. Okay, and then I want to replace, okay, this. Okay, let me go to where is option. Here is option. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for more options inside this option. Okay, let me just type tab here. Okay, let's see what can we override here in these options. Okay, go back. We don't want the title, we don't want the tab bar title, we don't want this tab label style. That's not what we don't want. I think we want the tab icon, if I can be honest, not icon style, the actual. I think it might be the actual tab button. Okay, the actual tab button. Okay, so let's check here. The way to override it, I don't think it's obvious. Okay, it's not an obvious one. I think there's a function that we need to take here. Okay, there's a function that we need to render here. Let's just render a normal function and see. Okay, let's say this is a text. Okay, let's just render. I think it's not working. Okay, I think it's not working, obviously. Okay, tap button. Okay, for now, for the sake of time, okay, let me just quickly do what. Okay, let me just leave this one, guys. Okay, we will come back to it because it's going to take a lot of time and it's going to make this video a little bit longer than what I'm hoping for unnecessarily. Okay, so let's just quickly work on this bottom tab bar. Okay, so obviously in this layout, this is where we are rendering the tabs. Okay, let's look at the screen options. Inside these options, let's come here, and then here let's type style and see what's there. Tab bar style, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, this is what we are going to do. Let's just set the background color to red. Okay, save. Okay, this is what we want, and then from here we are going to set the height. We are going to set the height to, let's say, 50 and see. Okay, 70. As you can see, guys, it's starting to move. Let's say 80. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let me remove this red. Okay, I don't need it now. Okay, I'm happy with this, but as you can see, there is a big gap between these icons and what and the labels. Okay, and also the text, the font size of our labels is too small, but that's not much of a problem. Let's work on this gap. Okay, now if I want to work on this gap, okay, if I want to work on this gap, let me check something. Okay, let me bring back that color. So this is the color of all of this. Okay, let me first look at these options here. Okay, inside options, let's see what I can edit. Okay, make sure that I'm inside those options. What I want to do now, let me just say tab. Okay, let's see. Okay, I want the style, if I can be honest. I want the style, but I'm depending on this IntelliSense to know uh, the style of what. Okay, as you can see, this is tab bar icon style. Okay, tab bar item style. Okay, I think let's start with this one. Okay, tab bar item style. Okay, let me just save, remove this red and put it here. Okay, I want to see if I am styling the right thing. Okay, as you can see, it looks like we are getting there. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Tab bar style and tab bar item style. Oh, okay, I'm correct. Are not the same thing. Let's just type this one is green. Okay, and then from then, let's change the height of this one. I think the height of this one was 80. Let's make the height of this one 50. As you can see, guys, this is what we want. Okay, it's tab bar item style. Okay, as you can see, this is a bit closer. So let's make this 60 and see. I think I'm happy with that. Let's remove the green. Okay, I'm happy with this. It makes sense to me. And then what we can do on this tab bar style, let's set the padding top, padding top. Okay, the padding top to, let me just say 10. I want to make sure that these icons, there is a gap between this line and the icon. As you can see now, the bottom part, it's good. It looks good because there is some sort of a gap. But here on top, as you can see, it's very close. Let's save that. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. I'm happy with this. Okay, let's make it 8. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, in terms of my labels, okay, I don't think there's something I can do here, because if I can make this font bigger, as you can see, this subscription, it might overlap. Okay, let me try it and see. Okay, but if this subscription is becoming too big, then we are going to like some sort of go back to normal. Okay, let me just give you the concept of what is going on here, guys. Okay, we've got this layout, which is some sort of a configuration for what's going on here. Okay, so the trick here is we've got tabs, which is the container for everything, let's say for all these tabs. And then we've got individual tab screens. Okay, view these tab screen as these tabs item, as these icons. Okay, so the idea here is you can style the parent, which is the tab itself, okay, which is this one. You can style the parent, or you can style the individual children. Okay, let me put that into perspective. I think this can help us to explain what I'm trying to say. My apologies about that. Okay, guys, this is what is going on. We've got a tab. This is a parent. Okay, this is a parent, and then we've got tab dot screen. Okay, so meaning that this tab is this container. Okay, these screens, this tab dot screen is referring to these items. Okay, so the idea here is you can make some changes on the options of the tab. Okay, I think here it's screen options. Okay, but I have memorized it as options. Okay, it's screen options. And at the same time, these tab dot screens, they have got also options. Okay, okay, there are changes that you would like to implement here. Okay, there are changes that you would like to implement here. Okay, the changes that you are implementing here, they will affect the children, but they will affect all the children. Let's say we want to change the top margin, which is we are going to change the top margin of this one, the top margin of this one, the top margin of this one. These are like global changes. If you change the children here on the parent, you are assigning global changes. If we are changing, let's say the bottom heading or the bottom margin, which is you are changing on global on all of them. But what if maybe you only want to change this one? This means that, okay, can I change the color? This means that you will have, I don't want the highlighter, my apologies for that. This means that if you want to change for individuals, like for instance, let's say you want to change this one, it will mean that you will bypass the parent and go to the individual tab screen, which is the icon, and then you can set the margin, top margin to 50, and then you will only affect this will be 50. Okay, I hope you get that one. You can make some changes on the parent for all of these uniformly, or you can go to the individual in the tab screen and make some changes. I hope that one is clear, guys. Please don't forget to support me and subscribe. Okay, so let's continue. So what we want to do now, let's look. Okay, where were we? What we want to do now, if I can be honest, I forgot even what were we trying to do. Oh, okay. We were trying to change the size of this font. Okay, this looks smaller, or maybe it's the color. I think also the color does make a difference. Okay, but that's not something to write a story about. Okay, so what we are going to do now, let's work on that font. So since I want to change all of these, okay, all these labels, not one. So what are we going to do, guys? Are we going to go to the parent or to the individual child? Okay, thank you so much. We are going to go to the parent because we want to change all of them. Let's go to the parent and fiddle. Okay, so this is the parent. These are the screen options. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to make sure, let me use the top. We want to make sure that we are here, and then let's just type size here to see. Okay, it's style. Okay, we are styling something, but what is it that we are styling? We just have to look for it here. Okay, we are not styling the header, not the tab bar icon, not the header title. Okay, we are looking for items in a way, tab bar label, tab bar title. I think let's start here. Okay, let's apply the style here. Okay, let's just change the color to red. Not really. Okay, tab bar title style. Okay, the color doesn't really change. Okay, I don't think I mind much about the color. Let's check also the background if there is a possibility. I just want to make sure that I'm styling the right thing. Okay, let's just make this red. it looks like we've got some squiggly lines here. Let's me say undo. Let me remove this. Okay, something is not right about what I did here. Okay, inside these options, we've got this tab thing here, we've got this style. Okay, let me just go. Oh, okay, I didn't put this comma here. Okay, this comma, let me just scroll down. As you can see, everything is separated by a comma. Okay, let me just follow. Let me go back and test that. Okay, so we were here and we wanted a style, and we said we want the title style. That was fine. Let's open and close the curly braces and put that comma there. As you can see, now there are no squiggly lines. Even if we can refresh, the code doesn't break. Okay, now let's go back to what we were doing. We want the color. Let's say the color is red. Okay, I have refreshed, I've done everything, but the color doesn't seem to change. That's not much of a problem. It might happen there is something that prevents us from changing that color. Let's try the background color. I just want to make sure that I am styling the right thing. As you can see, boom, I was styling the wrong thing. Okay, so this means that, let me check the style again. If it's not the header title, I am convinced it must be a label. Okay, 100% guys. As you can see, we are styling the right thing. And then let me say font size. Okay, let me just change it to 10 and see. Okay, let me change it to 20 and see. Okay, 12. Okay, it looks like even if we can make it bigger, obviously it's always going to have some smaller thing. As you can see, subscription, it's starting to some sort of it doesn't show, it's too big for this view. So what we are going to do, at least we know how to change the size. At least that's not much of a problem. So let's leave it as it is, even though it looks small here. Obviously, this is an emulator on the device. I think it's better. Okay, so what we are going to do now, as you can see, our icon doesn't change the color. Okay, these icons don't change colors, but the labels are changing colors. Let's just quickly work on that. So using our previous length principle, that when we want to change things, we can change them on the parent or on the individual icon. So let's just go to where, okay, this problem, it's not necessarily the styling problem. This is our own mistake, or we have forgot something. Okay, let me just show you what we might have forgot. As you can see, we are here on this one, on this U. Here, this tab icon function, it's receiving color. Okay, but when I'm rendering in this JSX element, I'm not using that color. As you can see, automatically I've assigned black. Let's try to be clever. Let's copy this color as it is so that we can render the received color of this function. Okay, that means we are going to remove black, and then we are going to use this color. As you can see now, it's not black, it's starting to be gray. Let's check if it's active, what's going to happen. As you can see, now it's changing to blue. Okay, so let's do that for all of these. Okay, we are just going to change the color, not to black, but to use the color that we have received. Okay, I hope you guys are learning. Please don't forget to subscribe. I have got very small subscribers. I am a small channel. Thank you to you guys for supporting me this far. But if you have not subscribed, please do me a favor and subscribe. So guys, as you can see, now there is consistency. Okay, so that means we are not assigning the color like from ourselves, but we are receiving this parameter as a color. Okay, I'm not going to talk much about where it comes from, but it has got something to do with the global theme of the template that we have used. It's more like a lot of things has been done and being presented for us. We're taking that advantage. Okay. You know, when you are given something for free, you don't usually complain much. You don't even ask where it's come from and who paid for, because maybe somebody might take it away from you. So we are those guys in this case. Expo has created everything for us, so we are just using what is there. Okay, let's just go back to our mockup. Okay, guys, I think we've delivered according to our promise. In terms of this, what can I say? In terms of changing this, we will change it, but let's say let it be the last option, so that if I am fiddling a lot, at least you know that you've already got the value out of this course. Have you ever watched a YouTube tutorial and you find the guy moving up and down and it's too long, and you are like, you want to see the finished product, so you don't have a choice. It's like you've been held a hostage of some sort because you want the value, but the guy is talking a lot of things. I don't want that to happen to you. Hence, I'm going to reserve a lot of fiddling for later, so that if you want to stop the video later, you can stop it, because you know we are already done with a lot of things. Now, guys, let's move to this part. Okay, this is the bottom tab, and remember, we didn't plan this, we have found it here. Now we are coming to this section. Okay, so if we are coming to this section, it means that this section, it's a home section. Okay, whatever that we'll do, we will do it on the home section. Okay, let's go to the home section. We will find it here on the index. Okay, as you can see, guys, let me test once again. Let's type here YouTube. As you can see, this has changed to YouTube. Okay, first of all, let's deal with this bottom or this top tab. Okay, this one. Okay, let me just click here. This is a modal. Okay, I don't think I really need that modal. Okay, let's go back to our mockup and see what we have there. It looks like do we have a bottom, a top tab, or we don't have? I think there are two ways to go about it. Yeah, there are two ways to go about it. The first one is to leave this tab as it is. Okay, leave it as it is, and what we're going to do, instead of this icon here, we can render a custom component. Okay, put it here as it is. Okay, and then here on the right, on the left, sorry, on the left, we can render the logo. I think it can work, guys. Okay, because now what we are going to do, I was planning to delete that tab, and then from then put everything inside the page, which is the home page. But I think I like the idea, or the fact that when I'm scrolling up, this will always stay on top. Sorry guys for that. Let me just quickly check my Android phone, the behavior of YouTube. Okay, I just want to confirm something, because to me it makes sense to make sure that this stays on top. It doesn't scroll with the home section. Okay, so in the meantime, my phone is still loading, it's too slow. Okay, let me just go and let's continue. Okay, so what we are going to do first, let's go to the layout. Remember, there was an icon that I wanted to change here, which was the wrong icon. It had something to do with circle here in the layout. I think it has got something to do with the circle. Here is it, info circle. Okay, guys, my YouTube has loaded. Okay, here on YouTube, it moves with what? With this screen. Okay, obviously, if we are making a clone, let's do what YouTube did. But for me, I was going to put it here so that it cannot move. Okay, so let's do what YouTube is doing. When you slide here, slide up, it moves with that one. Let's confirm that, guys, so that I can not only check it on my phone and you don't see what's going on. Let's check here. As you can see here, I have scrolled up. Okay, as you can see, this is the comedian. Let's check the comedian. Here is a comedian. That means when you scroll up, this is how it looks like. As you can see, it's gone. So guys, bad luck for me. Let's do what YouTube wants. Okay, so what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to uh some sort of, not necessarily delete, but hide this top tab. Okay, so in order for us to do that, we need to go to the parent. Okay, let me just drink some water. My apologies for that. Okay, thank you so much. I'm back. So let's go to the tab. Here in the tab, I'm looking for header options. Okay, let's go inside the screen option. Okay, let's look for header options. It's I think it's header shown. Okay, here is it, header shown. Let's set it to false, and then let's don't forget that comma. As you can see, guys, boom, the header is gone. Okay, now the problem that we have, let's go to this page. Okay, because okay, I have removed this tab. Okay, I have removed the header for all the tabs. Remember the technique that we said before. It's either we use the parent, which is this tab, or the individual tabs. Okay, now let's check on YouTube. Okay, is this gone on all the tabs, or it's only some of them? Okay, let me just check. Oh, okay, I think it's gone on all of them. Okay, when on my channel there is no, okay, in some of them, okay, it's here on you, it's there. In some of them it's not there. Okay, let's just quickly do it as it is. Okay, guys, this is what's going on on my phone. In this tab there is a top tab there, but in these ones it's not there. So that means this is the wrong way of doing it, because here we are changing for all of them, of which that's not the case. So let me remind you the principle again. It's either you change it on the parent or you change it on the individual children. In this case, these individual children are not the same. This one has the top tab and these ones don't have. So let's go to each and every one of these, okay? The first three, so that they can hide the top tab, and then this one will show the top tab. Okay, if you can go to your Android phone and click here, you will see that. My apologies for that. So let's go to the first tab screen, go to option, and then we are going to look for header shown, set it to false. Okay, guys, let's copy this. Is this home? And then save. Okay, as you can see on home, it's gone. Let's check on our shots. Okay, scroll down. This is shots and these are options. Paste, save, it's gone. Go back to uploads, go to uploads, paste, upload, it's gone. Okay, what else? Subscriptions, on options, it's gone. And then here we are going to leave it. Okay, now we are getting there, guys. So what we want to do, okay, let's go back home. What we want to do, okay, in most phones there is something here. Okay, I think it's for the camera. As you can see, this camera is here, but there are some phones that have got a camera in the middle, and there is a notch here, or some sort of a protruding thing or overlapping thing. Okay, I think it's called the notch. Okay, so if your text is like almost on the edge, you might put an important, let's say, text or component which might be hidden. Okay, because this notch will hide it. Okay, can't I have an image of an Android? Okay, let me just say Android phone. Check for an image of an Android phone. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, but it's not that bigger here. Here is it. Okay, here is this thing. Okay, so you need to make sure that you don't put something there where your text might be underneath that. Okay, let's solve that problem now. So let's go to home, which is its index. We can delete all other things. I don't think we are going to use them now. Okay, because we are sure that we want to be here on home, which is here is home. So first of all, let's wrap this. Okay, let me delete this. We are going to use a component called a safe area view. Okay, safe a yeah, it's safe area view. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's safe area view. It's very important to note where you are importing it from. Okay, when you import it from React straight, it doesn't work. I don't know why. Like the text will always be on the same place, okay, in your actual device. This device, obviously, it doesn't have that notch. It won't work. It usually works here when you import it here, okay, on React Native safe area context. Okay, so if your emulator has got this notch or your phone has got this notch, you can use that. Okay, let's go back, import it. Okay, and then from there we can place everything. Nope, this is not what I want. Okay, let me say view, let me type view, and then inside the view let me type a text. Okay, let me save. Let's see if there will be a difference. As you can see, guys, now this text, it has moved like from this top bar. It's in the right place. Okay, so there's one thing that I didn't talk about, guys. The reason is I wanted to get into the core. Okay, I don't like videos that talks about the weather and the holiday, and I don't like those things. So but I think I have quickly jumped into the video without explaining something. Okay, let's say you want to run, let's say you don't have the emulator. This is far back. Let's say you don't have the emulator, okay, but still you want to continue. Okay, since we're using Expo, it's like there is React Native and there is Expo, it's like a container around React Native. It provides all the other things that React Native doesn't focus on. For instance, if you have a smartphone, you can go to your Android on your App Store and install or download an app called Expo Go. And then using that app, you can scan this barcode or this QR code, and then this app will run on your smartphone. Okay, I didn't tell you about that. My apologies, guys. I wanted to give you value. Okay, didn't want to talk about the weather, the sun, and what I'm eating. Okay, let me just take a water break. Okay, guys, let's go back. Okay, now we are here. Okay, now let's go to our drawing board. Okay, remember we said we have got the top bar. Okay, so let's create this component. Okay, okay, if you like this type of content, guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so what we are going to do now, um we are going to create the top bar component. Okay, it's just a top bar. Okay, it's just a top bar. So in terms of React, we are not going to create everything here. Okay, that's not how we do things. Instead, let's see if we've got a folder called components here. We have it. Okay, let's say YouTube components, YT components. We create a folder here, YT components, which is our component, and then from then we're going to create our first component, which is the top bar. Okay, let me check if I'm still recording. Okay, let's see. It looks like, okay, it's an hour. Okay, so we've got the top bar component RNFE, enter. Okay, this is the top bar component. Let's import this top bar component in the home page. Okay, as you can see here, we've got this. Okay, and now what we want to do, we want to import the top bar. Okay, top bar. As you can see, it shows us here we've imported the top bar. Okay, save. As you can see, here is the top bar. Okay, this is a component. Okay, so we don't need this text. Okay, we've got the top bar. Okay, let's go back to our mockup. Okay, here is the top bar. Okay, the top bar has got some components also. So what we are going to do first, let's style the top bar in such a way that it fills the entire screen and it takes this width. Okay, so now, where we are, this is the top bar. This is the home screen. Okay, this is the home screen. We've imported the top bar. Okay, let's just say top bar. We'll comment it. Okay, this is the top bar. So let's just go to the top bar. And then from the what we're going to do, we are going to style the top bar. Let's go, guys. Okay, style is equal to, okay, you put double curly braces. Okay, and then from then is this style? Yes. No overload matches this call. I really don't understand. Maybe obviously think my spelling here. My apologies for that. Okay. Then what we want to do, let's start with the background color. The background color of red. As you can see, it spans across the entire area. I'm happy with that. Okay, and then from there, let's change the height. Okay. What happened? I think, okay, let's put a comma here. And the height of, let's say 30 and see. Okay, 50. Okay, I'm happy with that, but let's just pump it up a little bit to 60. Okay, so this is fine for me. I can change it as time goes by. Okay, so what we are going to do, let's go to our mockup. Okay, we don't really need to have the icons exactly like this one, and we don't really need to have this YouTube icon as it is. This tutorial is just for teaching. Okay, so I hope you will understand on that one. Okay, we didn't download these icons beforehand, but we are going to try our best. So let's look for the search icon. Okay, before that, okay, let's look how this looks like. Okay, so what we are going to do now, we need to create two sections. Okay, the first view, we are inside this. Okay, and then we want to be here. Okay, so the first view is going to be for the logo. Okay, let me just type the text here. The text YouTube. Okay, that's the first one. And then the other one is going to be for the icons, the view. Okay, let me put nothing for now because we don't have the icons. Okay, so let's start with, okay, let's start with the left section, which is the YouTube icon first. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to go to my icons and then I want to search YouTube here. Okay, I think we have found it. Okay, let's use this one. Okay, copy the import. Okay, guys, now I'm going to try to be quick a little bit. Okay, I don't like long videos. So since we've done this step before, I'm not going to explain much. Okay, let me change the color to red. So I'm not going to explain much. The background color here, let me just delete it. Okay guys, as you can see, we've got our YouTube thing there. And then let's work on the text. Where is the YouTube text? Where is the YouTube text? It's this one, and the icon is inside the text. That's wrong. The icon is supposed to be outside the text. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's work on the text. Okay, let's style the text. Okay, let me just highlight everything and format this. Okay, so that it can look nice and neat. So I'm looking for the text and I want to style the text. Okay, let me say font size 20. Okay, 22. Okay, and then the font weight, of bold. Sorry for that. I need to put some, okay, some quotations. The font weight of bold. Okay, and then in this outer layout, let's style our outer layout. Okay, let's give it okay, what do I want to do? Let's talk about the flex direction. The flex direction of row. Okay, and the gap, let's say gap of 6. Okay, I'm happy with that. Then what we want to do, we want to center things. Okay, I always get this wrong. Okay, but I will get it right. This is what I mean. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm justifying content center or I'm aligning content. Okay, justifying center things horizontally. Okay, it means that I am aligning. Okay, I am aligning items center. As you can see now, this has been like aligned center. Okay, let's just quickly check our mockup. Okay, it's a bit bigger and a bit visible. Let's quickly work on that. Ours is too small. Let's go to the font, pump it to 28. Okay, I think even 32, something like it. Okay, 30. And then the size of this font, the YouTube font, let's make it 30, 40. Okay, and then change this to 26, something like it. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now let's create the other section. Let's quickly go to the icon. Let's look for search icon. Let's take this one. Okay, I'm not going to explain too much, guys. My apologies about that, because this is something that we have already done. Okay. Okay, let me create a section, which is the right section. Okay, this section ends here. Okay, this is the section, the right section. We've already created it. I've got this icon. And then, okay, let's just go there. The bell icon. Okay, we want the bell icon. My apologies. Okay, the bell icon looks like this one for me. Okay, go and check the bell icon. Okay, we were already importing from that one. Okay, which one was it? Oh my God. Okay, let's check this one. No, it was not the font or someone. Yeah, it was this one. Let's copy this. Okay, go back here. I think it's somewhere here. This is the search. And the last one, it's is it broadcasting or it's casting? Yeah, cast to device. I think that's what YouTube write when you yeah, is it cast to device? Let's copy this. Okay, it looks like these expo icons have some of the icons, but maybe it's such that um this icon, maybe it's new or it's very unique, so it doesn't have it, but it has a lot of icons. Okay, where I want to go, I think I want to take this one and then paste it here. Okay, let's refresh and see. As you can see, guys, here are our icons. Okay, it looks like they are almost on the left. Let's see why. Okay, this starts here. Okay, understandably, they are on the. Let me check here. Nope, because they come after these ones. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, they are not. Okay, I think I have made a mistake. It's me who has made a mistake. Let me remove this icon, the broadcasting one, and then where to put it here. Okay, my apologies, guys, my mistake. As you can see now, they are under this one. Okay, so what we want to do, let's go to the container. Go to the container of these. Let's style it. Flex direction of row. Okay, flex direction of row, and then the gap, make it 6. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then let's go to the parent container for all of these. Okay, the parent container for all of these, which is this one. Okay, is it this one? I think it's this one, the height of 60. Okay, now what we are going to do, let's change the flex direction to be row. Okay, happy with that. And then let's align items. Okay, align items center. Okay, let's align item center, and then let's give a space between these. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Flex, is it flex? Yeah, I think it's flex. Okay, yes, I think it's flex. Let's just double check. Okay, yes, flex off. Okay, let me check, but something is off here. Okay, why it doesn't allow me to? Let me just check. We've got the height, we've got the flex direction. Okay, let me say flex. Let me click this one, the one that is already here, or this one. Okay, no problem. As soon as I type something, let me just say gap 30. Okay, now okay, guys, my apologies. Okay, I don't think I want to use flex here. I think I want to use align item center. I want to justify the content. Okay, My first preference is not space between, it's space around. Okay, save. Okay, space around does work, but it doesn't really do what I want. As you can see, this is not close here, this is not close here. So the space around pushes the items to the left edge and the right edge, but it always leave a space here. So I was hoping this space is going to be smaller, but as you can see, it's bigger. So let's use the space between. Okay, let me just change here. Okay, space between pushes these to the edge. Okay, then let's use some padding, which is padding horizontal. Let me just say 5. Okay, let's make it 10. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's just check our mockup to see. Okay, I'm happy with that, guys. Okay, our fonts are not that big. Okay, also let's make this one 20. Okay, I think 10 is fine, but the right side, which is this one, it looks like. Okay, let's not be fuzzy for now. We will change things as time goes by. I hope you do get the idea. Let's check the gap. Okay, the gap is 30 here. And then let's go to our icons and check the gap on our icons. It's 6. Let's make it 10. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's continue, guys. Let's keep it going and keep it flowing like water. Now we are on this component. Okay, let's quickly check what was the name of that component. Let's check it here. It's filter bar. Okay, let's go and quickly design filter bar. Okay, just like what we did with the top bar. Let's go to component. Okay, where is my components? This is YouTube component. Let's just copy all of this. Okay, and then create a new component, which is going to be filter bar. Okay, filter bar dot tsx. KRNFE. Let's replace this with that. Okay, let's see, and then from there, let's import filter bar. Let's change the name. Remember, we've just copied everything. So let's change this name to filter bar. Okay, let's export also filter bar. Sorry for that. Okay, let's remove this const here. Okay, let me just delete this. Okay, so let's go to index and import filter bar. Okay. Okay, now we want to import filter bar. Okay, so the other thing that we want, guys, you only put your what can I say, your elements like this when you want to put some children inside them, just like this safe area view, we've got children inside them. But here we don't really have the children inside this top bar. So what we can do, we can use a self-closing tag like this one. Even here, we can use a self-closing tag. Okay, happy with that. Let's just quickly check. Suppose we have 2 of these. I'm happy with that. So we can just delete some of the things and leave some of the things. Let's go to our mockup. Okay, not this screen. This one. Okay. Here we've got a compass icon and all, and then all these other tabs. Okay, so what we can do here, we can just go to here and look for a compass icon. Okay, the compass icon. Okay, I think this one will work. Font Awesome 5. I think Font Awesome 5 has a problem, but let's be optimistic and try it. But I think Font Awesome 5 has a problem. Okay, but let's always be optimistic. Let's think from The fact that things are changing, it might happen, it will work. Okay, sorry guys, I think doing something wrong. We don't want to import this here. Remember, this component is not here. Okay, what we are trying to do here, by maybe one will ask, why a lot of components all over the place? Why don't we do everything here? Remember, in the solid principle, there is S is for single responsibility. So the index or the home page must be responsible for rendering the all the other items, not for creating them and maneuvering them. Okay, let's say these components were some sort of making API calls. Let's say we get these tabs from the internet. So it will mean that if we can put this component in home screen, the home screen will be responsible for fetching the data, of which now it's starting to do a lot of things to keep it clean. Even though this doesn't really look cleaner, let me try to format it. Okay, to keep this clean and short, we need to create external components. I hope you get that one. So let's go to filter bar and import this icon on filter bar. Okay, this is filter bar's responsibility. Okay, what else do I want? I want to copy this. Okay, and then from there, let's go to the right. Okay, where there is YouTube, I don't think I need this text. I don't think I need this icon. Let's replace it with this one. Let's just go check. Okay, it looks like font awesome 5 is working. Let's pump up the size a little bit. You see, now we are gaining from being positive people. Okay, because if we would have been negative and say no, it used not to work, then we were not going to benefit from the font awesome 5. Sorry for that. Let's go back here. Okay, I'm happy with this, but obviously the quality of the icon, I'm not sure about it. Maybe it's the color. Okay, let's go back and check our reference. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's create these, okay, these tabs quick. Okay, so what we are going to do, okay, we are going to remove this part here. Okay, in fact, we are just going to delete these ones, the icons. Okay, so instead of rendering separate components, let's just quickly render all these components here. Okay, I think these can be the text view. Must we wrap them on a view? Let's do that. Let's not be lazy. Let's wrap these in a view. Okay, and then the first one is, my apologies for that, the first one is all and new to you. Okay, the first one is all, and then let's style that. Okay, background color, the background color of black. Okay, the background color of black. What else? Let's say the padding. Okay, let's make this visible so that we can see things as they change. Let's first save this one. As you can see, here is the black here. We will fix this later. Okay, let's first change the color of this. Okay, the color of the text to white. Happy with that. And then let's apply the padding. Let's apply the padding of 5. I think I'm happy with that. Let's make it a padding of maybe 7. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's see, does it look like this one? Not really. Okay, let's put the padding of 12. More like it. Okay, more like it. Okay, let's change the width. Okay, let's change the padding horizontal. Okay, let's change the padding horizontal. This one is 12. Let's make this 18 and see. Much better. Okay, Border radius. Okay, make a border radius of 10. Go back and see. Okay, guys, we are getting there. Okay, but it looks like okay. Let's not. Okay. Okay, this looks fine, guys. This looks fine. Now, let's remove the space between so that this could be closer to this one. Okay. Let's move up a little bit. Okay, here is the space between. We just need to make sure that it applies to the right component. 100%, I'm happy with this. And then let's work on the gap. Let's reference our mockup. Okay, let's work on the gap. This gap is too much. Okay, the gap is 30. Let's make it 20. Okay, still, but I'm happy with that. And then what we want to do next, let's render more of these buttons. Okay, let's render more of these buttons, which is these ones. Okay, let's highlight this and format it. Okay, scroll up. Okay, let me just take a water break. Okay, my apologies for that. Okay, let's format it. Okay, format. Okay, I think it's well formatted. So now what I want to do, I want to make a copy of this. Okay, let's save and see. Yes, then I want to change, let's check the background color. The background color is a little bit of gray. Okay, it's gray. Let's put gray here and see. Okay, I'm happy with that. But this gray, it's not the one that I'm looking for. Let's just quickly do a quick fix. Let's say hex color palette or hex generator. Okay, let's just quickly check into the internet if we cannot get a hex color generator. I think here is it. So what we want here, we want this color. Okay, I think something like this one. Okay, okay, something like this one. Let's replace it here, and then let's check the results. Save. Things are not changing. Is it me? I say red. Okay, I think it's me. No, things are not changing, but I say blue. Yeah. Oh, it's slow. Okay. Okay, things are a little bit slower. Let me save. Maybe when it wants to, it will change. Okay. As long as this color is here. I don't know why it's a bit slow. Okay, when it comes to gray, oh, sorry guys, I'm supposed to have a hash here as a hex color. Okay, but it looks like this color is not, okay, maybe it's too light. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys, we are having a problem. Somebody is knocking. So let me quickly pause the video and then I will take it from there. Okay, let's just quickly check the color. Okay, as you can see, now we are having the color, the gray that we want. So this means that we are winning. Okay, let's just see if this is exactly what we are looking for. Okay, we need to change this color to black. uh, let's change the background color is gray. Now let's change this color to black and see. It's giving me an error. Okay, it's simply because I've made a mistake, obviously, because this view doesn't have a color. So what we want, we must change the text. Okay, this is what we want to change. Let's go back and see. Refresh. Yes, as you can see now, the color is black and I am happy with that. Okay, obviously somebody was knocking and I have been saved by the bell, so somebody managed to help me with that knock. So guys, we can continue. I was afraid that we were going to pause the video or maybe stop it. Okay, so now we are good to go. Let's continue. Okay, I'm happy with this. Now what I need to do, let's just change this to new to you. Okay, let's come where, let's see. Okay, I have been obviously disturbed by a knock, so I was a bit nervous, so that's why you see me getting lost a little bit, but I'm back on track now. Let's type here new to you. Okay, okay, let's copy this and type undo. This is supposed to be all, so new to you, it's supposed to be at the bottom here. Okay, we are getting there, guys. Okay, so I'm not going to stress much, or I'm not going to apply these colors here, this um fancy border here, because I'm just this tutorial is just for the sake of teaching, and at the moment I'm still thinking how could I achieve it, but to be honest guys, I don't have a possibility for now. Okay, so we are just going to skip that one. Let's quickly copy and paste and make these. Okay, let's come put here, and then let's copy this one, paste it here. I hope you are learning. If you are, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Okay, so let's see what we are going to do. Okay, let's see what we are going to do. Let's see what we are going to do. Let's check here, guys. As you can see, guys, we're getting there. This looks like more or less like this one. Okay, we are getting there, guys. So as you can see, this is supposed to some sort of, when you, what can I say, it's supposed to scroll to the left. Okay, so let's quickly implement that. As you can see now, no matter how hard I try this, obviously this doesn't work. So let's change this parent container to be a scroll view. Okay, let me do this, and also let me show this one. Okay, now let me breathe in and out and relax. Okay guys, I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, for many reasons. As I'm recording this video, it's at night, so obviously, some other people are sleeping. Okay, so I don't want to make a lot of noise sometimes, so that gets into me. Sometimes somebody knocks, and then so those are the things that are shaking me a little bit. But I think I am more relaxed now. So what we are going to do? Let's look for this parent container. Okay. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. This is the first one. Let's collapse it. Okay, this is the parent container. Let's look for this one. Okay, this is the one that we're looking for. Let's just confirm that and change the background color. Sorry. Let's change the background color to red. Okay. Now, this right section is not part of this. Remember, we did a copy and paste from here, of which that was a problem a little bit. So let's come here and take what? Okay. Let's look for the icon, for the compass icon. Okay. Let's look for the compass icon and take it from here. Take it out of here, remove this section because we don't want it, and then put it where all other icons are. Okay, I think, okay, not where all other icons are, where all these tabs are. Okay, as you can see, this is the tab for all. Let's put it in front of this tab and save. As you can see, now it forms part of this. Okay, and also now it's showing us that we didn't align this to the center. Okay, this parent doesn't align its item center. Okay, let's quickly do that, which is this parent, align item center. Okay, align item center. Okay, as you can see now, the items are aligned center. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are not going to change this parent item, the red one, okay, to a scrollable view. Okay, we are going to wrap it with a scrollable view element. Okay, so this is it. Let me cut to make sure it disappears. Okay, let's use a scrollable view, a scroll view. Okay, let's use a scroll view. Where must I import it? Let's import it from React Native. Okay, let's paste this here back to where it was. Let's just test if it's scrolling. Not at the moment, not at the moment. What might be the mistake that we have done? This is not what I want. Okay, maybe by mistake I have exited. There is no YouTube here. There is no, let me press stop here. Okay, guys. Okay, I don't want this one. Okay, this is the one that I want. Let me click on it. Okay, guys, I am not sure what I have done. Okay. Let me just press stop. I don't want this one. I want to remove it. My apologies about that. Okay. Okay, as you can see, it doesn't want to. Okay. So what I'm going to do to avoid wasting much of your time, I'm just going to pause the video and then come back when I have sorted this out. Okay. This is going to take your time unnecessarily. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. So what I've just noticed, my computer is a bit slow, so I've just restarted my emulator. Okay, so the problem that we had before is that the scroll view was not working. So let's just quickly check what we might have done. Okay, as you can see here, the scroll view is almost like the parent container of everything, which is, this is a mistake. Okay, so let's just close this. As you can see, it's a parent container for everything, of which this is not what we want. What we want to do, we want it to be a parent for this red part. Okay, so let's first delete this and then remove this parent container, and then let's paste what was there before. Okay, where I am, I'm on the index. Yes, okay, I'm happy with that. Oh, okay, looks like I am lost here. Sorry, I am lost. This is not a scroll view. This is a safe area view. So this one is fine. Okay. Let's just go down, 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 down. Okay. I am not on the filter bar. Okay, let me just see. Let me just see. Let me just go to the filter bar. Okay. I have a scroll view on the filter bar. Okay, now I'm getting a sense of what if I can remove the scroll view on the filter bar. Okay, remove it on the filter bar. Okay, remove it here completely. Okay, and then let's go to the parent page, okay, which is the index page. Remember, filter bar, it's a component, okay, but still we have to think about it. Okay, do we want to make the filter bar a scrollable component so that when we want to use it somewhere else, let's say we reach a point where in this tab we want to use this filter bar? Okay, do we want to just copy and paste it as it is, or we want to make it a normal container, and then when we are about to reuse it, we always have to wrap it with a scrollable view? I think the smart way, it's what we've already done, to make sure that this search bar, it's a scrollable container in itself. Okay, so that when we are reusing it, we can use it as a scrollable container. Okay, as a scroll view. Okay, so we were heading to the right direction. Okay, because now if we can do that on this layout, so now this means this layout is some sort of violating the solid principle. So it's responsible for rendering layouts and also the components. So let's go back here. Okay, maybe I was lost a little bit. Okay, let's go back here to try what we were busy with here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, if it's not working, let me try this. Let me take my scrollable view and put it inside. Okay, and then take it inside a bit also here. Okay, this is the first container. This is the first container where it ends. It ends here. Okay, it opens here, it ends here. Let me put it here. Okay, let's save. Yeah, it's working, guys, as you can see, but it's horizontal. Okay, it's horizontal. So, and obviously all the stylings which were here now, they are outside. Okay, so let's try this. Let's take all this style, and I am hoping that we can style a scroll view exactly like this view, because with React Native, it's not like pure React. Okay, with React Native, you style the components according to its nature. Okay, for instance, if the view doesn't have a property color here, okay, color here, okay, okay, color, sorry for that. Okay, if it doesn't have color here, as you can see, it's red. What does this mean? It means that the view doesn't have this property. You can style it like this. Okay, just on normal HTML and normal React, you can style a div the same way you can style a text input or a label, or okay, but with React Native, that's not the case. So the reason why I'm saying, let's test if can we style a scrollable view the same way as a view. Okay, a scroll view the same way as a view. It looks like there are no errors, so it means when we save okay, child layout, and that must be applied through the content container style prop. Okay, obviously it's some sort of complaining with some of the things. Okay, okay, so meaning that some styles can be applied, as you can see, but some styles cannot be applied. Okay, That's why my first attempt was okay, my first attempt was to put the scrollable view some sort of outside this container, but that's not much of a problem. I think we can maneuver from here. Okay, so I think we are winning, guys. Okay, but it's such that I'm a bit nervous. So what we need to do here, as you can see, our scroll view, it's working, but it's vertical. Let's just change it to be horizontal and see. Okay, let's save. Okay, come here. This is the scroll view. Okay, let's just come here before we close it. Let's say horizontal. If there is nothing that shows here, how do I then give it a horizontal property? Okay, yeah, here is it, horizontal. Okay, so there are two ways to go about this. Okay, if you just put only this, okay, without even typing horizontal true, my apologies. Okay, let me remove this comma. Okay, I want to type here horizontal true. Now overload. So it looks like you cannot give this a true or false, but suppose you can give it a true or false, but it looks like you don't. Okay, guys, forget about what I said. Okay, so if you want to must be applied to the content container. Okay, what we can do, obviously I'm a bit lost a little bit. Let's just quickly go to the React Native documentation. Okay, and also we can try another possibility. I think ChatGPT can do a great job on reminding us. Okay, let's type here React Native. Okay, scroll view horizontal. Okay, um scroll view horizontal. Okay, guys, scroll view, let me just type scroll view horizontal. Okay, obviously it's almost midnight and I am feeling sleepy, so that's why I forget a lot of things, because this is the simplest thing, but for some reason I forgot about it. Okay, so let's check this one. Okay, we've got scroll view here. What is ChatGPT saying? And right now you can use the scroll view components with the horizontal prop to create a horizontal. Okay, that's what we were trying to do, but let's just see what I've missed. Okay, where is it? This is a scroll view, and here is horizontal. Okay, and that is it. And then there is a style.container. Okay, I'm not sure why it didn't work. Okay, but that's not much of a problem. Let me remove this style first and see. As you can see, this style was some sort of working on this scroll view container. As I have said before, that with React Native, there is a certain way of styling components. So to assume that because this is a view, we can copy this style and put it here, with React Native, it's a problem. That's not automatically the case. Okay, so as you can see, the horizontal is working. Okay, we are having a scrollable section here. So what we want now, we want to change it, okay, to the way it was. So let's see. Let's style it. Okay, and only apply the styles that are applicable to this element. Okay, let's start with gap and see if gap is applicable. Okay, let's say gap 8. Let's see. Okay, gap 8 is not applicable. Okay, so if this doesn't work, that's not much of a problem. What I'm going to do, but still now these are not what I want. Okay, let me try it again, guys. Let's see. I want to align the items, align item center. Okay, sorry for this. Align item center. Let's see. Okay, scroll view child later must be applied through the content container style props. Okay, let's see what it means. Let me remove this style here. Okay, I respect that. This doesn't want to be styled. Okay, now let's create a container that will contain all of these. Okay, let's create a container that will contain all of these. Okay, let me just copy this. Okay, and then let's create this opening tag. Before this, let's put the opening tag for that. Let's delete this one. Okay, this is what I want to do. It will put 2 tags. I want to delete this one. Okay, view has no corresponding closing, but I did put a closing tag here already. Okay, let me just say undo, 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 undo. Okay, it's very funny that this is the simplest thing of all, but I think time is catching up with me. But I'm going to finish what I have started no matter what. Okay, let's just continue. Okay, we're having a scroll view here. Okay, where it ends. Oh, okay, it looks like I'm lost. It ends on line 108. Okay, so I want to take everything in between up to line 108. Here is line 108. I want to take this so that I can only leave the scroll view. This is what I want. Then I want to create a container here, put everything inside it. Okay, and then let me style this container. Okay, let me style this container, the container inside a scroll view. Okay, this is how I want to style that container. I can copy these styles here and put them inside. Okay, and put them inside this container. Okay, this is what I was trying to do even from the beginning, but I don't know what changed my mind there. Let's see. Yeah, now the scroll view is working. Okay, as you can see, guys, my apologies for all the ups and downs and whatever. I really don't know what twisted my mind. Maybe I'm going to watch this video maybe tomorrow after uploading it and try to see maybe what went down. Okay, maybe I'm not used to working at this time. Okay, but we have won. So what I'm going to do now, I don't need this container, guys. Okay, I don't need this container. So let me close this. This is the container that I want to delete, the outer container. I don't need it. Okay, 100%. Let's see. As you can see, guys, everything is working fine. And also I don't need this horizontal bar or something. As you can see now, at the moment there's a horizontal bar thing. I don't want that. Okay, we can remove it by let me just type here horizontal or scrolling what. Okay, um, scroll enable. Okay, scroll event. No. Okay, it has got something to do with bar or something. Okay, let me just type this in design. No. Okay, nope, this is not what I want. Okay, let me just type scroll. Okay, let's check. There must be something that will remind us. Okay, it's a bar, scrolling vertical bar or something. We just have to disable it and that's it. Okay, scroll enabled. No. Okay, what else can I say? Let me just ask ChatGPT to quickly help me here. It looks like I forgot a lot of things. Okay, let's just continue. Let's see. ChatGPT only did what? Only the horizontal. Okay, let me ask. Okay, please remove the bottom. It's not, is it the bottom bar? It's a bottom tab. Okay, the bottom scroll bar indicator. Okay, I hope that's what it called, but I trust ChatGPT will help me on this one. Okay, as you can see. Okay, shows horizontal scroll indicator. Oh, okay. It's a scroll indicator. Okay, guys, ChatGPT has helped us there. It has got nothing to do with bar, but with indicator. Okay. Let's see. Shows horizontal scroll indicator. Let's. Okay, something is just not right here. Show. Okay, that means I'm showing. What did I type here? Please remove. Okay, by using a show probe set to false. Let me check how do you set it to false. Oh, this is how you set it to false. Oh, okay, guys, my apologies. Okay, but to me, seemingly it doesn't work. Okay, let's just check. Identifier expected. No, you don't have to do this. Okay, sure. I wonder what is the problem. Okay, for now, let's just leave it, guys. I cannot tell why it's not working on me. Okay, let me just copy this as it is, or I can even copy this tag as it is. Maybe it might happen I'm making some typos. Okay, and I'm afraid now this video is becoming longer than so it looks like it works here. If we can remove this, it works. I wonder what have I done. Okay, for now, to keep the video as short as possible, I'm not going to go back and check it as long as it works thanks to ChatGPT. Okay, let's continue. Okay, it's working. When we are scrolling, as you can see, we don't have that small indicator there. Okay, let's just go to the background color and remove this. Okay, as you can see, guys, we are getting there. I'm happy that we have made this far. My apologies for all the delays. It's my first time to make a video at this time. Okay, but we are going to finish it. Let's check the mockup. Okay, and then we need this shorts logo. Okay, here in this shorts logo, if I can be honest, there is nothing much. There is nothing much. It's just a what can I say, a container with an item aligned left. Based on the experience of what we have done on this tab and this tab, I would like to believe when you are creating your own, you can just put this one here. So let's quickly get here. And I think this is the only part that we are left with. Okay, let's continue and do this one. Okay, so what was the name of this tab? Okay, this was shorts. Okay, obviously it has a container. What was the name of this container? I don't think we have. Oh, shorts section. Okay, so now what we are going to do in this index, okay, we are going to create a shorts section. We've got the top bar, we've got the filter bar. Now we need to create a shorts section, okay, which is just going to be a view. There won't be a need to name it. Okay, and then what we're going to do in this shorts section, okay, the background color. Okay, the background color is going to be red. Okay, let's see if is there anything that shows, obviously because it doesn't have the width and height. Okay, let's just put a text inside it. My apologies for that. Okay, I'm sneezing. Okay, let me just put a text, test. As you can see, here is this section. So what we want to do, guys, we want this to fill the entire page. Okay, obviously we don't know the width of this device. If we want, we can get it, but that's not the right approach. And also this one might be this width and the other one might be different. So the best way to do this is use a flex of 1. A flex of 1, what can I say? It makes this container to fill in the entire area. Let's quickly do that. So let's go to this container and give it a flex of 1. Let's see. Not really. It doesn't do what we want. Okay, let me remove it. Okay, but usually a flex of 1. Okay, let's try this. The height 200%. Okay, so that it can fill the entire area. Okay, as you can see, guys, it's filling the entire area. Okay, we are good to go. So this is this section. Okay, it fills the entire area. We're happy about it, and it looks like there is some sort of a small padding around. Okay, let's quickly put that. Okay. This one is on the edge. Let's put a little bit of padding around. Let's do that. Let's put a padding of 5. Okay, as you can see now, let's just put a padding of 10. Okay, as you can see now, it's not exactly on the edge. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to create a short. Okay, this one. Okay, so what we are going to do, let's create that component. My apologies about this. Let's go to our components, the components that we have created. Where are our YouTube components? Okay, here is the YouTube components. Let's create a short. Okay, shorts.tsx, and then rnfe. Okay, let's import the short here. Okay, go to index. Okay, go to index, and then where there is this test message, we are going to import the shots. I wonder why it's not appearing. Okay, let's see if we can try to import it. Doesn't show. Oh, okay, let's just go back to the, it's not short, this one it's short. Okay, let's go back to it. Okay, this is a typo, H there. Copy this, change this also, changes and save. Okay, let's go and import it here. Let's see. As you can see, guys, here is our shot. Now we can come here and we can style it. Okay, so the idea is, what I want to do, I want to make sure that in this what can I say, in this space we can fit two shots. Okay, let's just quickly check here if that's the case. Okay, as you can see, two shots are fitting here, the first one and the second one. Okay, so for now let's just quickly make this shot and then we will see how we are going to achieve this. Okay, let's create a shot here, create a view, a view. Okay, and then let's style the view. Okay, let's give it a height. For now, let's say a height of 400 and a width of, yeah, let's say in the width of 200. Background color and the background color of gray. Okay. Okay, as you can see, guys, this is our shot. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to make sure that this shot is half the size of what? Okay, the size of the screen. We can get the device width and height, but it's not going to be guaranteed that, okay, the half of that is this. Okay, for now, let's just give it what can I say, specific width and height. Okay, which is, this one is 200. I think 200 can work because it's longer the way we want to. Sorry, I'm talking about 400, because if it can be 200 now, it's becoming shorter. Let's see if it's 300. Okay, even 300 can do, but in our case, yeah, I think 300 is fine. Let's just go for 300. And for this one, okay, I think this one we can do the calculation. Okay, we can do the calculation, the mathematics on this one. So what we are going to do now, guys, we are going to make sure that the size of this shot, okay, this, it's some sort of it's always, what can I say, it's always the half of this screen. Okay, so just to show you how you do it. Okay, that will be the only reason. Okay, just to show you how you do that. So for now, as you can see, the width is 150. We don't want that. What we want to do, we want to import dimensions, okay, from React. Okay, and then from these dimensions, okay, we want to const, okay, const, let's say device width is const divide width equal to dimensions dot get, okay, dot get screen dot width. Okay, that means this is the screen of the device. So as you can see, if we can take this, okay, and put it here on the width, let's see what will happen. As you can see, okay, if we didn't have this padding, this was going to fit exactly here, but because we had padding, and then it doesn't fit. Okay, so what we can do, our padding is what? Okay, the padding that we have there on the parent container, it's what here, the padding, it's 10. Okay, that means it's 10 this side and it's 10 this side. So we can take this width and minus 20 so that it can fit exactly in the center. Let's quickly test that. Shorts, so we want to say minus 20. As you can see, guys, it fits exactly in the middle. So this means that our device width is working. So if we can, on top of that, take this and put it inside the brackets and divide it by 2. Okay, or divide it by 2. As you can see, now this width is becoming more like what can I say, it's like the half of the screen. My apologies about that. It's like the half of the screen. Okay, but we need to play around with mathematics a little bit here, because we have to accommodate also, take into account this small padding here. Okay, so it means that if we can copy this something like something like this. Let me see. Okay, let me take this view, okay, this one, and make a copy of it here. Okay, and then from then, let me display these. Okay, let me make this green instead so that we can see. Let me make this green, and then from then, on the container, let me style the container. Okay, the flex direction of the container must be row. Flex direction, it must be row. Okay, as you can see. Now, the problem that we have, we've got a gap here of 10, but in between the shorts, we've got a very small gap. So how can we fix this? Let's change the width of the short. Okay, let's minus 10 on this one and minus 10 on this one, so that these can leave some sort of a 10 gap here. Okay, so if this is 10, maybe we're going to minus 5 here and 5 here so that this gap can be 10. Let's quickly test that. My apologies about that. Then let's go to here. On top of this, we want to minus. Where can we minus this 5? So instead of minusing 20, okay, instead of minusing 20, it was the whole width. Okay, we have minus 20 for the padding, and then let's minus 30. Okay, let's minus 30. As you can see here, it worked. And then let's minus 30 on this one also. On this one, let's minus 30. Okay, we are just playing around mathematics. Okay, I have minus 30 here. This gap, I want it here. Okay, how are we going to do that? Let's add the gap that we have here. Let's add it here. Okay, so this is the parent container. Where is the parent container that has got a flex direction? As you can see, we can specify the gap between our items to be 10. Okay, let's do that. The gap to be 10. As you can see, now we've got 10 here as a gap, 10 here as a gap, 10 here in between as a gap, and also 10 here in between as a gap. Okay, obviously it might happen that the gap here is not exactly the same, but guys, you can work with the mathematics and get it right. At least I have showed you the some sort of the how to, or the how to go about it. Okay, so meaning that what I can do, if I'm not happy with this gap, I can make this one 15. As you can see, once this one becomes bigger, then you start to see maybe my eyes are playing with me. Let me trust the mathematics. Now I am done with the container of my shorts. Okay, so I don't need the green one, okay, for now. Or let me just leave it for formality until I'm done styling this one. Okay, let's check here. Okay, is it recording? Oh, okay, it's recording. My apologies. I thought maybe I didn't press record. Maybe I thought it was on pause. Okay, that was going to kill my spirit. Okay, now let's see the border. It's rounded. Okay, let's see where we are. We are on this one, the gray one. Okay, the width and height. And then let's say border radius, the border radius to be 10. Let's see. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with that shot. Okay, the border radius to be 10. Okay, and what else? I think that's it. Okay, I think that's it. So what we want to do now, these are videos, okay, or these are thumbnails. So these are images. Okay, so what we need a picture, okay, and we need this icon, okay, this icon, and we need this description, and that will be it. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to first where did we save these? Okay, let's go to where we have saved our pictures and take at least one picture there. Okay, copy this image 3. Let me check which one is it. Okay, why can't I open it? Okay, check. Even this one is fine. Okay, this looks like a YouTube content. Okay, guys, let's go to our assets. Okay, let's go to our asset folder, shorts images. Oh, I already got these images. Okay, my apologies for that. So what we want to do, guys, now we need to change this container. Okay, we need to change which container. This is short. Yes, the parent container, this one, we need to change it. It must be a background, it must be an image background. Okay, let's quickly do that. An image background. Okay, this is what we must do. Let's be clever. Okay, let's not change this container, but let's wrap it with an image background. Okay, let's do this. Okay, image background from React Native. Okay, it's complaining because I think we need the source. Okay, quickly work on that. The source is require, yes, require. Okay, I wonder why it's not express must have one parent element. Parent element. Oh, okay, now this one I understand. I understand this one. Okay, that means it's not this problem, it's just that this element, this one, it's not supposed to be here. Okay, oh my god. Okay, let me, okay, let's come back here. Let's check where does this one end. It ends here. Okay, I must take only this one out. Okay, let me also delete this one. Okay, so when you are rendering JSX element, okay, you must always have one parent. As you can see, only one parent container. Okay, you can't have, let's say, another thing here. Everything must be inside. Okay, so let's put everything inside. Okay, obviously it looks like this doesn't have a closing tag. Okay, maybe I forgot to copy it. Let me duplicate this one. I think that might be the problem. Okay, that is it. Now on require, we want to point to the asset folder. Okay, then let's type here assets. Here is the asset folder. Then we want to go here, and from here we want image3 dot, let's say jpg. If this doesn't work, then we're going to do jpeg. Let's see. Oh, as you can see, jpeg. Let's type jpeg. Okay, happy with it. Let's just check what's going on. Okay, refresh. Okay, the file does not exist. Okay, let me just go here, rename it. Yeah, copy, not rename. As you can see, it's img, and here I've typed image. That's a problem. Okay, as you can see, guys, our image is there, but something happened in terms of what's inside this component. It looks like our component composition has got some problem. Okay, so let's quickly fix that. Okay, if this is a background, okay, inside it there is something. Okay, do I want this? Okay, do I want this? Obviously we might have made a mistake here, but this is something that we can fix. Okay, let's see what we might have done. Okay, what I want to do, okay, number one, I want to take the style. Okay, this style. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, this is a container, the one that it's bigger, like it spans from left to right. So we have wrapped that container. That's why the image is some sort of fitting the whole container. So how to solve that? Let's take this image background, not to wrap the entire container, but to wrap the short inside here. Let's go to the closing tag, corresponding tag, and let's put it inside here. As you can see, now the image background is some sort of wrapping this. Okay, as you can see, the idea of wrapping doesn't really work because inside the image there is an element, this gray element. Okay, as you can see, its corners, they are rounded, but the image itself is not rounded. So this means that the image needs to be this parent, this element. Okay, this shot. Okay, the image is the actual shot. Okay, so we don't need to wrap that element, the gray element, with an image. So what are we going to do? First of all, we just need to take this style. Okay, copy this style here. Okay, copy this style to the image. Okay, the image background first. As you can see, here is the image background. Is the style applied? Because there is this container here, this one. Let's see if we can remove this container. Okay, remove the container and remove this color because we don't need it. Okay, it doesn't look like it's rounded. That's my problem. Okay, It doesn't look like it's rounded. The width and height is working, but I'm not sure about the border radius. Okay, how do we then solve this problem? Okay, how do we solve this problem? Okay, let's try something different now. Okay, border radius doesn't work. Let's say border radius 20. Let's say 50. Let's see, nothing works. Okay, this is interesting. So, okay, let's undo. Let's not delete this container. Okay, this is where we want to be. Let's put the image background inside this container. Okay. This is one of those things which are a bit simple, but now I'm really not sure why I'm not getting it right, but let's see. Okay, let's take the image background and put it inside this container. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, it has been automatically closed here. Let me just delete this one. Okay. Okay, we just have to delete this one. Okay, this works fine. Let's just put a style here. Okay, let's put a style here with the flex of 1. Let's see if it's going to fill the entire page. Yes, it does that. But then again, we've got a problem with the rounded corners. Okay, let's copy this and let's round the corners. Okay, it looks like we cannot round the corners. Okay, for the sake of time, let's just quickly ask ChatGPT to help us. Okay, with this. Okay, for the sake of time, let's just quickly ask ChatGPT. Let's just type React Native. Okay, React Native image background. With rounded corners. Okay, ChatGPT is going to give us the exact thing. I really don't know why it's not working. Maybe I've got some typos there. Okay, as you can see, this is the image background. There is a source. This is the style, and the border radius is 20. Maybe that's how I was setting the border radius. Okay, I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, okay, now I see. Okay, I was applying the border radius on the style. It looks like here, according to ChatGPT, this is a property of the image background itself, not the style. Okay, so let's quickly put this not inside the style, but here. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, as you can see, now it's working. Okay, thanks to ChatGPT. This one I forgot completely. Let's make this 10 and see. Okay, so this means that I don't think we really need the container that is in the back of this image, which is the gray one. So what we can do, we can remove it. We can take all these properties, okay, these ones, this style, and make it the background image itself, which is also removing this flex of 1. We don't need that. As you can see, everything is working. We can even remove this border radius, and then we can remove this container. So in fact, instead of removing the container, let's take this image background, and then let's delete this view, okay, which was a container. and that is this one. Let's just put the image as it is. As you can see, guys, everything is working. My apologies for that. Okay, so everything is working. It looks like there is a color gray in the image background that shows up there. As you can see, now it's gone. I'm happy with this. Okay, now guys, what we need to do, let's go to do we have to go here? Let me check. What's the technique? Okay, what I want to do, I want to have two sections, the top section and the bottom section. Is that going to work? Let me think. Okay, this one, I think I have a way to go about it. Okay, let me do it the first way. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to create three containers here. Okay, the top bar and the bottom bar, and I'm going to create an empty div in between them, and this empty div will just push these to the edges, and that will be it. Okay, and then what if maybe this paragraph is increasing? Okay, I think that will work. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Okay, inside this, okay, inside this, I'm going to have a view. Okay, I'm going to have a view. Let me just type it like this, top section. Okay, and then let me style it. Okay, the background color is going to be red. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Okay, text string must be rendered. Here is the text. This was supposed to be inside a text. Okay, you can't just render a string as you wish. Okay, this red is not good. Let's use black instead. Okay, as you can see, here is the top bar. Okay, obviously, let's create the bottom bar, the corresponding bottom bar. Where is it? This starts here, it ends here. Let's create the corresponding bottom bar. Okay, as you can see, this is a corresponding bottom bar. Let's put an empty view in the middle. Okay, and we style the empty view, and then we'll just say flex of 1 so that it can fill the entire area. If it doesn't, as you can see, it does. I don't know why when I was applying this before it didn't work. Okay, as you can see, this empty div, it has pushed this to the top and this has pushed this to the bottom. So now let's start with the bottom. Okay, what we want on the bottom one, somewhere here, okay, somewhere here, we want to change the height. Let's just put 60 and see. Okay, I think this is enough for the description. Maybe we can pump it up a little bit to 70. Okay, and then obviously, as you can see, there is no background there. Okay, which is here. Okay, there's no black background, it's just the text. Okay, okay, and then what we want to do, we want to remove this. Okay, let's leave it like this for now. Let's leave it like this for now. And then what we want to do, let's change the color of this text. Obviously, the color of the text here is black. My apologies for that. The color of the text here, it's white. Okay, doesn't matter the type of the color of the image, which it's a bit of a problem if you think about it. Okay, let me make this text the color to be white. Okay, let's take a look at it. As you can see here, it is white. Let's center it. Okay, align items, align items center, and justify content center. As you can see, it's in the center. Okay, and then what can we type there? Just a day in my life, and I am having fun. Okay, that's what the lady is saying. And then let's work on the text. Text align, text align. Okay, I don't think the view has the text align styling, okay, because it's not a text, it makes sense. Okay, so let's apply text align here. Okay, center. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, that's our shot. And then let's remove the black line. Okay, the black background. As you can see, that's the text. Okay, and then let's go to the top section. And then in the top section, what I'm going to do, okay, my apologies about that. Let me search on the icons and search the menu. I hope the three dot might appear there. Okay, let me just type dots. If yes, here are the three dots. Okay, so input this. Okay, we are getting there, guys. We are almost done. Okay, copy this. Okay, let's paste it. Okay, let's paste it where? Let's paste it here. Okay, let's paste it here to replace this. And then let's change the color to white. As you can see, here is it. The size, let's change it to 18. Okay, I'm happy with that. But as you can see, it's more like on the right. Okay, what we can do, we can work on the style if it allows us to. Yes, it allows us to. We can work on the style. Let's work on the margin left so that we can push it to the right. Margin left. Let's make it auto. Okay. As you can see, it moves to the right. And then let's work on padding horizontal. Make it 10. Let's just make the padding in general 10. Okay, or 5. Okay, let's make it 10. Okay, I'm happy with it there. We don't need this black. Okay, as you can see, guys, what we want to do next, let's check our mockup. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's just duplicate this screen. Let's see. Let's see, what are we duplicating? This is the shot. Okay, go back. This is the container. Okay, and then this is the image. This is where it ends. Let's duplicate it. Okay, and then let's see. As you can see, guys, we've got 2 of them. Okay, so this is the importance of what can I say, of creating separate components, not one component. So what we are going to do now, we're just going to go to the main page. Okay, we're just going to display this component twice. Okay, meaning that it's going to be these images, and also here is going to be these images. So let's go to the parent container. As you can see, we've got shots. Then we can copy and paste this like this, as you can see. And then we can go to the container, which is this one. Let's just put a gap. Okay, let's put a gap of 510. Okay, put a gap of 10. As you can see, guys, we've got our shots here. Okay, so what we want to do now, let's just make this section scrollable. Okay, so that you can scroll up. Okay, let's see on YouTube. Okay, on the YouTube app, when you scroll, what happens? Does everything moves, or it's only this one? In our case, let's just only move the shorts. Okay, everything will stay where it is. Okay, let's only move the shorts. So what we are going to do, I hope I'm going to get it right this time, the first time. Okay, what we want to do, let me copy the shorts maybe 3 times. Okay, so that it can be long enough for us to scroll, so that we can see when it's scrolling. And then what we want to do now, guys, we want to create a scroll view. Okay, last time we were creating a scroll view, there was an issue and it took time for us. I think this time we are going to get it right the first time. Okay, according to YouTube, when you are scrolling, okay, everything moves. Okay, let's do it like that, guys. We're creating a clone, but for me, I was going to move only the, what can I say, only the shots. If it was me, only the shots. And then, but with YouTube, everything scrolls up. Okay, let's do that. So this means if everything scrolls up, that means we need to make what must be scrollable. I think it's this entire area. Okay, this entire area needs to be scrollable. So let me first remove the red color there. Okay, we don't need it 100%. And then I want to, mustn't be over this. Okay, right inside the scrollable area, it's number line 38. So somewhere here, let's delete this one and let's create a scroll view. Okay, let's create a scroll view from React Native, and then let's put this inside it. Okay, as you can see, guys, this is scrolling. Okay, as you can see, guys, this is scrolling. Okay, guys, I am happy that we have made it this far. I am Matthew Msingati, the designer and developer. If you feel like this video has added value into your overall understanding of React Native, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I'm happy that we have made it this far. There were some mistakes along the way, and also I'm feeling sleepy. Okay, but we have made it this far. So I would like to say, as a bonus, okay, let me just leave the bonus for now. Okay, this video is longer than I thought. Okay, but we have won. So guys, it's my first time to do a video this long. I'm hoping to get more subscribers because I'm planning to get into YouTube full time. Okay, so thank you so much for everything. Let's just make this a maximum, like view it on the whole screen. As you can see, guys, this is what we have created. Okay, this is what we have created. Okay, exactly. Let's choose another screen. As you can see, this is another screen, and this another screen, this another screen, and this one has that bottom tab, and this one. So we've just made a YouTube clone. Otherwise, guys, I'm Matthew Msingati, the designer and developer. Thank you so much for everything. Don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next one.